أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Tonight is our 17th lesson in our series on learning to read the Holy Quran, and we encourage everyone, if they are just joining us for the 17th lesson, to go to our YouTube channel and view all of the other lessons. All of these lessons are of course recorded and they are uploaded separately as individual sessions. So tonight is our 17th lesson, and last night we were introduced to the Saakin, or to the Sukoon, and what it does in joining two letters. So tonight we're going to practice a little bit more on the Saakin by writing some words that incorporate the Saakin. They have short vowels, long vowels, some tanween, as well as the Saakin. So let us review what the Saakin was first of all. The Saakin, as you can see here on this second letter, on this noon, is this rounded letter. And as we mentioned last night, sometimes it's drawn as this small circle, and sometimes it's drawn like this, like a backward C, depending on the print of the book that you're reading from. It will write either one. So in the lessons that we have in these charts, you're going to see this circle. In the Quran print that we've been reading from, you'll notice that it has that backward C type of shape. So the Saakin joins two letters into one syllable, where the first letter has a short vowel and the second letter has the Saakin. So as you can see here in this example, this alif has a fatha, which is a short vowel, and the second letter, the noon, has the Saakin. So the letter with the Saakin does not have a vowel sound itself. The Saakin is actually a stop on the sound of the letter. So the sound of the noon is n, like the letter N in English. So when we pronounce it, we only pronounce the sound of the noon. We pronounce the alif with its short vowel, and then we join it without any stop, the sound of the noon. So we say an. The alif by itself is a, and the noon sound becomes an. So now we're going to practice how these words are joined using the Saakin, and how we read them, and how we're going to write them ourselves. So we see here we have a qaf with a dhamma, which by itself will be pronounced as qu. Then we have a lam with the Saakin, which means that now we have to join them together as one syllable. So there's no break between the vowel sound of the qaf and the consonant sound of the lam. So we say qul as one syllable. We stop on the sound of the lam. So here we rewrite it as the lowercase form of the qaf joined to the uppercase lam. So how do we write it ourselves? First we write the lowercase qaf with its two dots and its dhamma, and then we write the uppercase lam and the Saakin. So this is pronounced qul. Now on to our next word. Our next word, which we also did last night, if you remember from our lesson yesterday, this is ba with kasra. So by itself it's pronounced be. But it's followed by a sin that has Saakin, so we have to connect the sin to this ba. So we say bis. And then we move on to the next letter. The mim has kasra, so it's pronounced me. So this is bis me. And now we combine it by writing the lowercase ba, the lowercase sin, and of course we keep the vowel markings. We keep the vowel, the kasra on the ba, the Saakin on the sin, which is read together as bis, and then the mim with its kasra, me. So this is bis me. So now how do we write this ourselves? We write the lowercase ba with its one dot underneath and its kasra, and then we write the lowercase sin, which has the Saakin, and then we write a capital mim, and it has, as you see here, a kasra. So this is bismi. Our next word has three letters also. So we have a ya with fatha and waw with Saakin. So we connect these two together. The ya with fatha is pronounced ya. Then we add the waw sound to it. It becomes yaw. And the mim with kasra is me. And as you see it written here, lowercase ya. The waw, of course, does not change, and it needs a space after because it doesn't connect on its left. And then the mim with the kasra. This is Yawme. Now you'll write it yourself. You write the ya with its two dots, and you see the ya has a fatha, so you put a fatha. We connect the waw to it, which does not change, and the waw has the sakin, so this is pronounced together, yaw, and then we write the meme with its kasra. So it's yawme. And our next word also has three letters. This is ghain with fatha, which alone is pronounced gha, but then after it is a ya with sakin, so we join it to this ghain, so together we pronounce it ghay. The ghain by itself is gha, and since the ya has sakin, we only pronounce the y sound of the ya, so we say ghay, and then the ra has kasra, so it's re, so this is pronounced ghayre. So we rewrite it as one word, the ghain in its lowercase form, the lowercase of the ya with the two dots, and then the ra. So this is ghayre. Now you get your pen and paper, and you write your lowercase ghain. And of course, the ghain has one dot, and in this word, ghain has a fatha, so we write that. And then the lowercase ya, which has two dots underneath, and in this word, the ya has that sakin. So this portion is pronounced ghay, and then we write the ra with its kasra. So this is ghayre. Our next word has three letters as well. This is ya with fatha, which is pronounced ya. Then there's lam with kasra, which is pronounced le, but the lam is followed by a dal with sakin, so we have to join those two. The lam and dal should be joined as one syllable, and you stop on the sound of the dal, so we pronounce these as lid. So we rewrite this as you see below here, lowercase ya, lowercase lam, and then dal. This is pronounced yalid. So when you write it yourself, likewise, you write the lowercase ya with its two dots underneath, and it has a fatha in this word, so we write the fatha. Then we write the lowercase lam with its short extension, and the lam has a kasra, and then we write the dal with its sakin. So this is ya lid, yalid. So on to our next word. So this is ya with dhamma followed by waw. So you remember that when we have a combination of dhamma and waw, it produces a long sound, oo. So this with the ya is pronounced you. Then you have the lam with fatha followed by dal. So you have to also read these two as one syllable. The lam with fatha is la, then you add the dal sound, it's lad. So this is pronounced you lad. And it's rewritten as you see here at the bottom, lowercase ya connected to the waw, which does not change, and the waw has a space after it, lowercase lam, and the dal. So this is you lad. And you get your pen and paper. So you write lowercase ya with its two dots, and the ya has a dhamma here, connected to the waw, and this part by itself is pronounced you. Now we're going to write the second syllable. And the waw, of course, does not connect on its left, so we have to leave a space. You write the lowercase lam with its fatha, as you see up here, and then the dal, which has the sakin. So the second syllable is pronounced lad. This is you lad. So let's move on to a word that has some more letters in it, like this one. So here we have a word with 5 letters. And the sakin comes up twice. Here we have an alif with fatha and a lam with sakin. So these two, the alif and the lam, must be pronounced as one syllable. They get pronounced as al. Then we have ha with fatha and mim with sakin. And these two also get pronounced as one syllable. This is pronounced as ham. The ha has the vowel, ha, and then it connects with the sound of the meme. Say ham, and then the last syllable, the dal with dhamma, is do. So this is al ham do. And then we join the letters together as you see down here. And of course the alif does not connect on its left, so there's a space. Then the lowercase lam, connected to the lowercase ha, connected to the lowercase mim, and then the dal at the end. Alhamdu. And now when we write it ourselves, you write it likewise. You write the alif, and the alif here has a fatha, and you leave a space after the alif because it doesn't connect on its left. So we write the lowercase lam with its saakin. So this is pronounced al. Now we write the second syllable. Lowercase ha with its fatha, and then lowercase mim with the saakin. So this is pronounced ham, and then the dal at the end with its dhamma, which is pronounced du. So this is al hamdu. Alhamdu. And here we have another 5-letter word. So we have again alif. This time it has kasra, and it's followed by a ha that has saakin. So we have to connect these two as one syllable. We say eh. You see the alif has the kasra, the short vowel. So it's pronounced eh, and then we have to add the sound of the ha to that syllable. So we say eh, and the dal has kasra, it's pronounced de, and then the noon and alif get pronounced together as one syllable, because remember the combination of the fatha and alif will give this letter the long vowel a. So the noon with that long vowel is na. So this is pronounced na, ihdina. So you see it written down here. Alif with kasra, the ha as it appears in the when it's connected only on its left and not on its right. And then we have the dal with a space after because it doesn't connect on its left, the lowercase noon, and the alif. So when you write it yourself, you bring the alif with its kasra and leave a space after alif always. Then you write the ha with its saakin, connected to this dal with the kasra, then lowercase noon. Of course, leave a space after the dal because it doesn't connect on its left. Then noon with its fatha, and then we bring down the alif. So this is ihdina, ihdina. We'll do 1 or 2 more words. Let's see if we have a longer word. So here we go. A 6-letter word. We have noon with fatha, which is pronounced by itself na. Then there's sin with saakin after it, so you have to connect the sin with the letter before. So we say nas. Nas. This is one syllable. We pronounce them together. Nas. And when we pronounce a letter that has saakin, we move on to the next letter. It doesn't have a vowel of its own. We say nas, then move to the next letter. Then we have ta with fatha, which is pronounced ta. Then ayn with kasra and ya. Remember, this combination gives you the long vowel e. So you have to pronounce the ayn with that long vowel e. You say ay, and then the noon with fatha is na. So this is pronounced nas, ta, ay, na. Nasta'ina. And now we write it ourselves. We're going to write the lowercase noon with its 1 dot, and the noon here has a fatha. It's followed by a sin that has a saakin. Then there's a ta afterwards, so we write the lowercase ta with its 2 dots, and this ta has a fatha. It's connected to this ayn, and the ayn is going to be connected on both sides, so we have to use the form of the ayn that comes in the middle of a word, which is this one. And the ayn has a kasra, followed by a lowercase ya with its 2 dots, and then the last letter is the noon with the fatha. So this is pronounced nasta'ina, nasta'ina. So we'll do just 1 more word, and then that'll be the end of our session. So now we have a 7-letter word. We have alif with fatha followed by lam. So these two get pronounced as one syllable, al. Then we have mim with fatha, which is pronounced ma, followed by ghain with saakin. So you have to read these together. You connect and you say magh. Then we have dad that has a dhamma and waw. after it. So whenever you have a letter with dhamma and waw after it, you get the long vowel oo. So you have to read the dad with the long vowel oo. You say boo, and then ba with kasra is be. So it's pronounced al maghbu be. As you see written here, alif with a space after it, lowercase lam, lowercase mim, the middle form of the ghain, lowercase dad, waw with a space after because it doesn't connect on its left, and then the ba is the last letter all by itself, so it stays in its full form. So let's write this one. We get our pen, we write the alif with fatha, then we write the lowercase lam with its saakin, lowercase mim with its fatha, the middle form of the ghain, of course ghain has a dot, and it's saakin as you see there. Then the lowercase dad with this dot, of course dad has a dot, and this dad has a dhamma, and it's followed by waw, and then the last letter all by itself is the letter ba with the kasra. So this is pronounced al maghbu be, and that will be our last example for this session, and that's our ending for this lesson.